Hey there, Janae with Palin Projects here, and in this video we are going to do an unboxing. The other day Emma Gardener had a sale on live plants and on seeds, and I know I said that I was done buying seeds this year, but quick story for you guys. One of my true goals in life right now, I know that's I don't know, might be getting a little deep for YouTube, but honestly one of my goals for our lives this year and moving forward is to do farm to table meals as best we can. You know, I've planted a considerable amount of fruit trees and berry bushes. I'm working on perennial vegetables and just trying to grow the space that we have here on our property, being a little bit more self-sustainable, and making meals fully through what I grow, because then I know it's not necessarily cheaper because of the amendments, or the compost, or water, stuff like that. We're on a well here, so it takes electricity to bring water up through the well, and stuff like that. So it's not necessarily cheaper, but I know what's going into the product. I know what's going into my body, and it's also self-satisfaction that I grew that. I grew everything in this pot of chili, or in this roast, or whatever it is. I had a hand in making all of that, and so that's my goal. I mentioned chili because specifically some of the seeds I bought were because of I made chili the other night, and everything in this chili pot, from the sauce to the meat, everything in it was something that I had a hand in. So I help with the beef, not necessarily raising the beef, but we help with the beef. We know what comes in the beef, or what the cattle eat and all of that. We help out with haying and such for the cattle. I made the tomato sauce last year from all of the tomatoes that I grew and froze and then processed. Everything in this chili, I had grown, except for a few things. One being the chili powder, which I'm working on this year. I have peppers growing to make my own chili powder. And there were two other aspects of the chili that I wanted to look into doing. One being mushrooms, which not a deal breaker on the mushrooms. Justin doesn't really like mushrooms, and our daughter really doesn't like mushrooms. So it's not a deal breaker to leave that out, but more seeds. I wanted to grow some light kidney beans to preserve and have, because I do like kidney beans in my chili. I do like kidney beans on tacos and such. And so I thought that one would be kind of fun to grow this year. I've never grown kidney beans before, so it'll be something new for me. And then a black bean as well, because I throw black beans into our chili. And so this is a midnight black turtle bean. Both of these can be dried beans. The black bean, this black bean is one of the world's widely enjoyed varieties. It's hardy, productive, and should be a staple in any garden. So I'm looking forward to that one. The kidney beans, it says they're a staple in many different cuisines, cold tolerance. It thrives in northern climates, which is where I'm at. So I'm excited for both of these to be able to preserve and have beans moving forward into my farm to table meals. I couldn't just get two seeds, so I decided to get a couple others. The teddy bear sunflower, because I thought this was just gorgeous and I want more sunflowers in my life. Orange flesh honeydew. This is a 75 to 110 day maturity, so plenty of time for me to grow these. And then 2 different kinds of kohlrabis. I just adored kohlrabis growing up. And so I got a white Vienna and a purple Vienna. I've never tried a purple kohlrabi before, but excited for both of those plants as well. I don't believe I had any kohlrabi seeds when I looked, and so that was the reason why I got the kohlrabis. But for the piece de resistance, is that how you say it? The glory of this unboxing packing slip. I don't like, Emma and my daughter kind of got a hold of this one. I didn't realize what I had actually bought. I mean, I did realize, but I didn't really realize. I knew I bought 50 bare strawberries, which I bought an Everbearing and a Junebearing right here. And these look absolutely magnificent. I need to get them out and soaking in some water before I plant them. But these guys, the bag is even still wet, so that's positive. You soak them prior to planting them. It just rehydrates the roots and everything. I mean, look at these. Look at the roots on those. I mean, that's fantastic. I'm so looking forward to planting out these. So the difference between Everbearing and Junebearing is basically that Everbearing, it blooms throughout the season. Junebearing, it typically only produces fruit in June. It's a one-shot deal. They produce a massive amount of fruit at one time, and so you know, those are a little bit better for if you're going to make like jams, jellies, simple syrups, canning, anything like that. That's what that is good for. The Everbearing ones are good for like snacking. So gonna try and preserve a whole bunch this year, so either can or freeze. Again, trying to up my berry game so that we're not spending $10 a little tiny case of strawberries at the grocery store. And the last thing that I got, look at this. They have leaves already. Everyone, look at it, there's a leaf there. This is the one that I didn't realize what I was getting. I mean, I did know what I was getting. I'm getting Triple Crown Blackberry. I thought it was a blackberry though. One blackberry, which, I mean, I still bought. I thought it was one, yeah. Triple Crown Blackberry, 1 plant. Homestead Bundle, 5 root plants. I did not realize that it had 5 root plants in here. So let's open it up. I guess I can try and do it on camera for you guys so you can see. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Look at that. A whole plant. Now my bed. Oh yeah, look at it. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I'm so excited. Look at that plant. Look at that plant. Oh, I'm so excited. I thought I was only getting 1 plant, to be honest, and that's why I'm like stoked about this order. I thought I was only getting 1 plant. I got 5. My bed, the raised bed that I'm gonna put these in, because I have 2 more blackberries that I've bought previously. It's not ready yet. We have the wood cut. We just have to assemble it and then fill it, and then I can plant and get drip and stuff ran to it. But I'm so excited. So these, my blackberry plants, I'm gonna pot up for right now and put out by my other blackberries, and then hopefully next week we can get that bed built and get dirt in it and everything set up and ready to go. So I'm not going to be able to plant those with you today. I have a project in mind for these strawberries as well. So I might plant some up with you guys today. And I mean, there's going to be a video later on about what I'm going to do with these in general. So I'm very excited for my bare root plants. I'm very excited for these additional seeds. Not necessarily seeds that I've bought before. I think I've bought the kohlrabis, but it's new varieties to me, and just you know, expanding my farm to table meal selection. I do, if this is a want of yours, and this is something that I'm going to start doing as well, is every time that I make a meal, I'm going to basically write down what I have that I can grow and then what I need to get in order to make it a full farm to table meal. Whether that's, you know, I need to buy different seeds, I need to buy plants, and have more perennials, or, you know, just kind of being a little bit more present in our meals and seeing what I can grow and I can produce, and just being a little bit more present in that, rather than just going onto a seed website and buying all the things that I think I need. You know, that's fun too, but I want to be a little bit more present for that as well, and being, you know, a little more intentional, I guess, and making sure that I'm growing stuff that I'm going to use rather than just what all is fun. So, and that's one of the reasons why I wanted to narrow down my tomatoes this year, which didn't fully happen. I'll do another video on that. I might be recording that today as well, but I really want to be a lot more intentional with the space that I have in producing stuff for our family. So all in all, like I said, you know, I got all of this on sale. I don't remember what the total amount was. Again, I try and be as cost effective as possible. Not necessarily buying things when they're full price. I try and wait for sales. It's typically not the best time to buy things or when they're on sale, but I just try and baby them as much as I can in order to have that lower cost, and be a little bit more mindful of the pocketbook as I'm doing this, because that's ultimately another one of my goals, is to cut costs. So sure, these plants and the seeds can, I can save additional seeds from the seeds that I bought, and these plants will produce year after year after year. But again, I want to be mindful of our cost and making sure that we're driving down our food costs, with me just growing and doing what I love. So, you know, I hope this inspires you to, you know, do a farm to table meal, grow enough to be able to do, all of the food on your table, from homegrown vegetables or something. You know, start small, start with a corn patch or a zucchini plant, and then, you know, part of that meal is garden to table, and then work yourself up. You know, I'm trying to be more and more self-sustainable as I go. So hopefully this inspires you to be more self-sustainable, if that's a goal in your world as well. So if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. I will be taking you guys along on planting these up with me, so you'll see them in a later video, but I was just so excited that I needed to put a short video together for you all today, with the unboxing from M.I. Gardener. They did a fantastic job. These plants look absolutely amazing, and I'm really excited to get them in the ground and start growing them. So thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next project. Thanks. Bye.